everyone. First of all, I am Diether Micla, and I'm going to present my thesis entitled A Proposed Redevelopment of the Pantabangan Municipal Hall in the Province of Nueva Ecija. A brief introduction about Pantabangan. The municipality of Pantabangan is a first-class municipality which is located in the Nueva Ecija province with a total population of 29,925 individuals and 14 barangays in a total land area of 21,735 hectares. Next is the town of Pantabangan has an annual festival called Pandawan Festival. Pantabangan boasts of one of the biggest fish producing towns in Asia. The word Pandaw means assurance of an abundant freshwater catch each time the festival is celebrated. The said festival features street dancing, trade fair, and local competition. Next to discuss is the site. In order to determine the required building, facility or amenities, and other areas for the municipal hall, the existing areas, facilities, and existing buildings should be taken into consideration first. At present, the existing municipal hall is adjacent to the existing municipal health care center, the fire station, and the public market.
Next is the current situation of the municipal hall. According to the Municipal and Planning Development Office of Pantabangan, the municipal hall needs redevelopment due to the fast-growing economy of the said municipality. And according to the Municipal Planning and Development Coordinator of Pantabangan, issues on the current conditions of the existing municipal hall herein were identified. Inadequate number of office, lack of support facilities for the offices, insufficient in waiting areas was also observed that leads to overcrowding on the hallway that will cause a congestion while waiting for the client's turn to be served. The offices are poor in natural ventilation since the windows are fully fixed and the offices are using artificial ventilation which will cost much, and it will increase the energy usage. The third floor is now utilized as the storage room and has a severe water leakage when it's raining. Access for the physically challenged, like ramps on the entries of the building and toilet facilities for them, are not provided. Lack of toilet facilities for the clients and employees are also observed. And some of the existing toilets are out of order. The wallpapers are also getting ripped. Water leakages are observed on the ceiling on the second floor during heavy rains. With these reasons, it would be amenable to redevelop the municipal hall. In Appendix C shows the current conditions of the municipal hall.
So next is the objectives. First objective is to determine the ancillary functional areas, features, or facilities that will be included to the study. Second is to identify smart building system designs that will be applied to the development of the Pantabangan Municipal Hall. And lastly is to come up with an architectural design solution that would reflect the culture and traditions of the municipality of Pantabangan to the redevelopment of the municipal hall. Later on, I will talk about the result and discussion and design solution for each objective.
Let's proceed to the methodology. The study was delegated a descriptive case study research design, which includes key government offices to describe the facilities, functional areas, concepts, approaches, and trends needed for the design. Assembled information with the guide of a meeting and audit of related writing that will be utilized in the redevelopment of the Pantabangan Municipal Hall. Triangulation of data was done through case studies to identify functional areas and facilities. The second was used is the observation method to physically observe the current development and the movement and the circulation of the existing municipal hall to identify and resolve the existing issues and needs. However, the researcher also observed and identified the existing facilities and amenities. Lastly, a review of related literature was used to determine the concepts of smart building systems. In addition, the researcher gathered data on the government building guidelines of LGU or the local government unit, the national building codes of the Philippines, time saver standards on building types, and alike laws and guidelines. Let's proceed to the results and discussions. Brief introduction to the case studies. Here are the case studies on local town hall. Bacoor City, Davao City, Bacolod City, and Laoag City. And the next is the international town halls. City Hall of Puerto de Santa Maria in Cadiz, Victoria Gasteiz Town Hall, Santa Maria de Tormes Town Hall, Hammersmith Town Hall refurbishment in London, and Reichstag Berlin, Germany. Please refer on the appendices on table 13 and 14 to see the further discussions, and the assessments regarding its notable features or facilities and their effects and implications on tables 15 and 16. After interpreting the data gathered in the case studies in Appendix A, Table 15 and 16, these are the notable features and facilities that will be adopted in terms of design and planning of the redevelopment of the municipal hall. And these are the findings in objective number 1: atrium, skylight, solar panel, wide hallways, pocket indoor garden, assembly area, and park.
Next is I will discuss the site, planning, and orientation, and the floor plans. Next is this is the site development plan. The following concepts are intended to facilitate architectural quality and compatibility between the municipal hall and the uses within the site, as well as the surroundings uses within the vicinity.
As you can see here, the building orientation is facilitated the intended function of the municipal building area.
The municipal hall is designed facing north, or the main road or the national road, to be visible to the public and to create a distinguished landmark. Entries for the vehicular and pedestrian is clearly demarcated and easily accessible for the public, and it is designed to minimize the pedestrian and vehicular conflicts inside the site.
So next is the parking space. The parking space computation is on appendices. The parking space listed below is minimum off-street requirement for a specific user or occupancy for building or structure. For office building, 1 slot per 125 square meter of gross floor area, in total of maximum of 220 slots. I provided 16 slots with 3 PWD slots, including the parking slots for the executives.
Next is the first floor plan. Entries is designed as an integral part of the building form. Building entries should be easily identifiable and emphasized through building massing and architectural elements and material use. The building has 4 entries and exit points, and the main entry is emphasized on the front that you'll see later on the elevations and perspective. The entries are here, 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 and here. So next is the existing offices are into first consideration. Then next is the findings on the objective 1. And in order to design each offices, first is I based it on the plantilla of the municipal hall and the applicable design requirements or standards. And next is for the zoning of the first floor plan. The offices are arranged hierarchically according to its function and security based again on the plantilla of the municipal hall. The relationship of the room or functional areas to another is crucial. No room exists by itself. All areas in the buildings are related and do affect the movement or the circulation of its occupants. Areas is arranged in a manner that requires the shortest travel of time and distance. In the redevelopment plan of the Pantabangan Municipal Hall, spaces are grouped accordance into their function and zoned according to the levels of how they are frequently used by the public and the security needs. In Table 7 shows the functional grouping and zoning of the spaces in the municipal hall and how their adjacency is treated. And in Table 8 shows the frontline services of the municipal hall. Please refer to those tables in the manuscript. The municipal hall consists of the executive and legislative department to lessen the time travel in each department and to improve the productivity and coordination in each department's or office. Next is the lobby. As you can see here, the size of the lobby is 12 by 8 meters because I considered first is the sudden assembly or meeting of the municipal mayor for the public. And second is it is to cater the employees after the flag ceremony or an assembly outside the municipal hall. And lastly is it is for the public to feel the grandness and the authoritative of the building. Next is the one-stop shop. It's right here. It offers licensing application, permit application, and cash payments. And then is the indoor garden right here. And the waiting area is right there also. I combined the waiting area and the indoor garden aesthetically pleasing. It also helps moderate temperature in hot spots, helps improve productivity, and plants makes indoor spaces healthier for the occupants. Both in terms physical and mental health, having indoor plants in the office reduces indoor air pollutants 85% in 24 hours, overall stress by 60%. The waiting area here and here is centralized for its offices around it. So next is the toilet facilities on the both ends of the building. First is one water closet for every 40 female occupants with a total of 10 water closets per floor and one water closet every 30 male occupants with a total of 8 water closets per floor and one urinal every 23 male occupant. And next is the vertical access. As you enter the building, you will see the grand staircase and on the other entries, which is on the both ends again. And right here is the entry for the parking and it is easily accessed to the one-stop shop right here. Next is the second floor. For the second floor, the municipal administration spaces used by the chief administrator and staff consists of the office of the mayor, secretary's office, municipal administration, human resource management office, and the conference hall. The office of the mayor is private office and it is located at the more secure area right here. This one is the municipal mayor's office. And the rest is semi-private office and grouped together and adjacent to each other since their function complement the function of the mayor. Thereby, it simplifies transactions. These are included in executive function as well. This one is the administration office, the secretary's office, and the conference hall is grouped according to their function with their municipal mayor. So next is the legislative department right here on this side. Legislature who is authorized to make laws and alter and enforce the laws. It consists the office of the municipal vice mayor right here. And Sangguniang Bayan, but I designated the offices of the municipal councilors to the first floor with their designated department to promote and enhance productivity and coordination with their respective departments. In addition, higher positions in Sangguniang Bayan are also located in second floor with the Sangguniang Bayan Session Hall, which is adjacent to the office of the mayor. These are the higher rankings of the municipal legislative department, and this one right here is the Sangguniang Bayan Session Hall. So next is the elevations. This one right here is the front elevation, and this one right here is the rear elevation. The building height limit is 3 to 5 stories, maximum of 4 stories, 10 meters to 16 meters of maximum height. And for the materials, this one right here, the wavy part, is the transparent solar panels, and for the cladding is gray concrete cladding, and for the columns right here is white Cara marble hollow column, and these ones are the tensile fabric kinetic facade when it is closed, and this one is when it is open. Later on, I will discuss the design concept of the municipal hall. So next is the side elevations. This one is the left side elevation, and this one is the right side elevation. So next is the kinetic facade. This one is the tensile fabric. The thick line, this one is the location when it is retracted position. And this one right here is the linear actuator, and this one is the 9.9 mm thick tensile fabric, and the concept of this one is just like an umbrella. When it is open, this one is the form, and when it is closed, is this one, the line, the thin line right here. And the advantages of a tensile fabric is it is a sun and shine protection. It is see-through, so you can see the outside from the inside. It has a lot of colors that you can choose from. Anti-dusting surface, free of fungus, resistant to wind load, resistant to impact, fire resistant, economic, 100% recycled. It is also a low maintenance, and a 10-year material guarantee. So why tensile fabric? Architectural design freedom, thermal comfort and solar protection, interior glare control and interior view, visual effect, and it is printable also, rapid solutions and modernization, acoustic and safety contribution, and it is flexible.
Let's proceed to the findings on Objective 2. Objective 2 is to identify smart building system designs that will be applied to the redevelopment of the Pantabangan Municipal Hall. On Table 10 in Appendix A shows the analysis on smart building technologies, and the following are the findings: kinetic architecture, adaptive facade, floor tile energy harvester, building management system, and Internet of Things. Kinetic architecture determined the general evolution of interactive motion. In kinetic architecture is moving towards interacting with the modifications in the environment, such as daylight, wind, sound, without missing interaction. It is desirable to achieve transformable, moving, and user-friendly designs with movement. Besides, it is possible to classify kinetic structure based on the type of motion, the material used, and the type of active building components. In general, the type of movements is classified primarily as sliding, rotating, opening, and folding. In Table 7, Appendix A shows some of the concepts of smart building that can be adopted in project. Next is adaptive solar facade. It is a combination of a thin photovoltaic panel on kinetic facade. It is also combined with a lightweight support structure enables simple and straightforward integration of the adaptive solar facade on various facades. Next is the energy floor tile harvester. When people walk on them, kinetic floor tiles capture energy and produce electricity. When it comes to energy harvesting from innovative sources, they are the recent technology. The tiles turn your footsteps into electricity that can power everything from street light to interactive advertisement and etc. As you can see, these are the floor tile energy harvester details. On the left figure, it shows the details on the floor tile energy harvester. This one is applied on the indoor or the inside of the building, and the right side is outside on the building, specifically on the sidewalk and the driveway. In Appendix D presents the sample computations for the floor tile energy harvester and solar panels. Next is the Building Management System, or the IBMS. IBMS connects to all systems and devices and then takes informed decisions to improve the building's operations, allowing the building manager to take a more hands-off approach and look after several areas remotely. The IBMS, or the building manager, is located at the second floor on the control room. Next is the Internet of Things. The Internet of Things may be a system of interconnected computing device, mechanical and digital machines, objects, living things, or those that are supplied with a distinctive identifiers and therefore the ability to transfer knowledge over a network while not requiring human to human or human to computer interaction.
And for the objective number 3 is to come up with an architectural design solution that would reflect the rich culture and tradition of the municipality of Pantabangan to the proposed redevelopment of its municipal hall. The main concept of the redevelopment of the Pantabangan Municipal Hall was derived from a boat, waves, fishnet, and the traditional fish trap, which symbolizes the primary livelihood of the Pantabangan, which is the fish farming that is being celebrated every year, which is the Pandawan Festival. The boat concept was expounded and turned it into a paper boat, which is an origami, folding paper art, and use it as an inspiration of the kinetic facade of the structure, and make use of the folding concept as the movement of the kinetic facade. The form of the fishnet and the waves was combined and turned it into the transparent solar panel skylight, as you can see on the top portion of the building. And lastly, incorporating the weave traditional fish trap in the interior design of the building, specifically to its grand staircase, to give the people a jaw-dropping elegance vibe and grandness of the municipal hall, to showcase of the Pantabangan's rich culture and tradition.
The concept of this one was derived from a prism that refracts the natural light into the building.
So next is the present and the proposed, or the before and after design. And this one is the exterior perspective of the municipal hall. This one right here is the present municipal hall, and this one is the proposed. Next is the typical staff and councilor's office. This one is the present, and this one is the proposed. And the next is the mayor's office. This one is on the upper part is the waiting area or the receiving area of the mayor's office, and this one is the office desk of the mayor's office. And that ends my presentation. Once again, I am Diether Micla. Thank you for listening. Stay safe, wash your hands, and God bless.